Papercult Games is a Montreal-based indie developer releasing their second game in Bloodroots, an action platformer where you go punching people with whatever you can find while trying to do combos, and there's lots of blood. Lots of blood. But is it lots of fun as well? You take the role of Mr. Wolf, a gang leader in the Weird West who early on sees his town be destroyed and vastly outnumbered sees himself going to the other side. Few months later, and Mr. Wolf is back to life for reasons we don't know, but what we do know is that we must help him on his quest to enact revenge to find his killer and get to the center of a big mystery. Why was he betrayed? And then you embark on a quest through all your former gang members as they remind Wolf how much he changed and why they helped kill him. Then after you beat them, they'll join in your campfire to remind you of the old ways with some funny and dark stories. It's a nice touch to further the story while also leaving you to focus on the action in each of the levels, but at the end it places it up on a second plane of importance behind the action. As a matter of fact, you can even skip all the dialogue by just going to sleep and never hear anything about it, only on a few stand-ups before each boss fight. It's weird they decided to do this when the story is really good and pays off at the end, even if you see it coming. You traverse through stages that are linear but allow you to take on a different set of enemies in any order you want. The platforming gets influenced by the weapons you pick up. For example, a paddle will allow you to jump differently than using a sword. This makes really interesting to pick up and try everything you find in your path, and although you tend to stick by what works best for you at times, it also tests you in some sections where you can only use one type of weapons or by introducing new weapons every time. At the end of each level, you'll get a summary of your performance around combos, variety, and time. Each of the 3 levels are comprised of about 6 stages, with a wide variety of enemies, and new ones are introduced often, which makes you rethink your strategy. They end in a boss battle that are very different in how to tackle them, from a scrolling platformer section to a coliseum which keeps the dynamic fresh. I would say there are a couple sections that the difficulty kind of spikes, but it's nothing unachievable, and the game's fast pace and checkpoints allow you to always keep trying without stopping to think about it. Even the developers let you know if you want to use the assist options that this is meant to be a challenging game. I could have gone away with some of the 2D sections that felt out of place though. You also get bonus stages on each section, and you can replay any level from your campfire using some of the hats you collect on your adventure for beating them, which give you different bonus modifiers. Although there doesn't seem to be any incentive to replayability if you are not into improving your score on the rankings or collecting all of the hats. Bloodroots' huge draw is its animated art style and animations, which show all the visceral violence in a very cartoonish way. Blood gets splattered around as you go in your killing spree, enemies get set on fire or slashed in half, and there's always a satisfying cutscene by the end of each section that deals with the last enemy spectacularly. All this is perfectly wrapped with more than 30 catchy tunes that go well with the action on screen for what was for me an almost 10-hour campaign, despite only being 3 levels. It will be interesting to see if they support it later with a few bonus levels. Bloodroots is a really good game, and despite it may feel a little challenging at times, it really pushes you to learn all about its weapons and enemies to perform the most sickest combos while rewarding you with its incredible animations and with an art style that makes all the blood and brutality shine throughout its 3 varied stages, indeed making it the fastest of the Weird West. If you enjoyed this review and want to check the game in action, I recommend you to watch some of my gameplay episodes. And if you like indie games, by the way, why don't check out our review on After Party. Thank you guys for watching, my name is Joseph, this has been a Hype for Games review, and let's get hyped!